Hi, girls. This is Miss Page here. Happy Wednesday and welcome to ELA. By the end of today's lesson, you will be able to say, yes, I can use text features to locate information relevant to a given topic. And I just wanted to remind you that some examples of text features are glossaries, index page, sidebar, headings, maps. There are many more that you can see throughout, but these are just some that you will see in our book today. So today we are reading a book called or titled April. As you're reading, think to yourself, how did April get its name? What are some famous holidays celebrated during this month? Were any famous people born in April? Because today is April 1st, so goodbye March, hello April. Welcome to April. Challenge yourself to read along with me as I read. April is named after apricots. Every other year, April is only 11 days long. In Canada, April is called Bob. Did you believe any of that? If you did, April Fool! April is full of fun. Let's spring into April. April rhymes. In many places, April is a very rainy month, but the rain helps flowers bloom in weeks and months to come. Since 1557, people have said a rhyme about April. April showers bring May flowers. How did April get its name? We're not sure. Some people think April is from a Latin word for open. In some places, April was the first month of the year. It opened the year. Another story says April is named for Aphrodite. She was a Greek goddess of love. Pick your favorite story. Birthstone. Each month has a stone linked to it. People who have birthdays in that month call it their birthstone. For April, it's the diamond. April around the world. Here is the name of this month in other languages. Now, I can't pronounce those other languages, but maybe you can give them a try, or maybe you can already speak that language. So, April, you can try it in Chinese, Dutch, English, French, German, Italian, Japanese, Spanish, and Swahili. Opening day. The baseball season usually starts in April from 1876 to 1989. The Cincinnati Reds always played the first game. The Reds are the oldest team. Fans of many different teams wait all winter for the first games. These say baseball games, and they know that winter is finally over. A famous baseball book is called Why Time Begins on Opening Day. Big April holidays. April Fool's Day is April 1st. On April Fool's Day, people like to play jokes on each other. People have been doing this for centuries. No one is sure how it all started. However, over the years, some great pranks have fooled a lot of people. In 1957, a British TV story fooled a lot of people. It showed women in Italy picking spaghetti from trees. Many people thought they could grow their own pasta that way too. In 1978, a man towed an iceberg into Sydney, Australia. Then it started to rain. People realized the iceberg was really made of shaving cream. In 1998, a fast food chain said it would start serving a left handed burger. It was the same as the right handed burger. Tax Day. On April 15th each year, Americans pay their taxes. Taxes help the government help everyone. Taxes pay for roads, schools, police, doctors, armies, and much more. People pay taxes to the national government and to the states and cities too. World Rat Day. Ew! Why should rats get their own day? Well, this day is not about the rats that live in garbage dumps. April 4th celebrates rats as pets. Many people keep rats as pets. They enjoy holding them or watching them eat and live. Pet rats can be clean and fun. Fun April days. April has more ways to celebrate than just splashing in puddles. Here are some of the unusual holidays you can enjoy in April. April 2nd, National Peanut Butter and Jelly Day. Also on April 2nd is National Children's Book Day. April 11th is National Pet Day. April 16th is National Librarian Day. April 22nd is Earth Day. On the fourth Thursday of April, it's Take Your Daughters and Sons to Work Day. April 25th is World Penguin Day. And April 26th is National Pretzel Day. April weeks and months. Holidays don't just mean days. You can celebrate for a week too. You can also have fun all month long. Find out more about these ways to enjoy April. So, April weeks. National Library Week. Celebrate books at your school or at your public library. International Trombone Week. A trombone is a musical instrument. It looks like a trumpet stretched out. Have you ever heard one? This week celebrates a horn used in jazz, classical, and marching bands. National Playground Safety Week. No running, no jumping, no throwing things. Be careful out there. April months. International Guitar Month. Strum or pluck. Either way, you play guitar. This is a good month to do it. National Poetry Month. Now in April every year, poets speak for all to hear. They just want some of your time, so with you they share a rhyme. National Pecan Month. Some people say pecan, others say pecan. Either way, it's a tasty nut. National Grilled Cheese Month. Ask an adult to help you make your own grilled cheese this month. April around the world. Countries around the world celebrate in April. Find these countries on the map and read about how people there have fun in April. So on April 4th is Liberation Day in Hungary. On April 4th in 1945, Hungary became free of Nazi Germany. The end of the World War II was a new start for this country. Today, people there celebrate and remember. On April 29th is Showa Day in Japan. For many years, people in Japan celebrated their emperor's birthday on April 29th. They don't have an emperor anymore, but they keep the holiday. Now, Showa Day is for all the people of Japan. Showa means the years that the emperor was alive. April 25th, Anzac Day, is in Australia and New Zealand. The name of this April 25th holiday means Australian and New Zealand Army Corps. The holiday was started to remember World War I. Today it honors all military from those two countries. April 27th is Freedom Day in South Africa. On April 27th, 1994, Black people in South Africa voted. It was the first time they had a chance to do that. Before that day, white people had not let Black people take part. Today, Freedom Day honors the people who fought to change South Africa. And the 4th of July in April. The United States Independence Day is July 4th. The countries of Senegal, Zimbabwe, Sierra Leone, and Togo all celebrate their Independence Days in April. April in history. April 3rd, 1860. The first Pony Express riders headed west on this day. Brave riders carried mail across the American plains. It was dangerous but important work. April 3rd, 1995, Sandra Day O'Connor became the first woman on the U.S. Supreme Court. April 6, 1909, Robert Peary and Matthew Henson became the first people to reach the North Pole. April 12, 1961, a Russian named Yuri Gagarin became the first person to reach outer space. On the same day, 20 years later, the first space shuttle was launched. Columbia took off on April 12, 1981. It circled the Earth 26 times. Then it landed safely. A face first. Brother against brother. The month of April played a big part in the American Civil War. From 1861 to 1865, Americans fought other Americans. States in the South wanted to start their own country. States in the North wanted to keep the Union together. Slavery was a big reason the two sides fought. The war began on April 12, 1861. Southern troops attacked Fort Sumter in South Carolina. It was the first battle of war. The end of the war came in April 2. On April 9, 1865, the South surrendered. Only a few days later, President Abraham Lincoln was killed on April 14, 1865. On April 15, 1912, the mighty Titanic was a huge ocean liner. Its owners said it could not sink. They were wrong. It hit an iceberg on this day and sank. More than 1,500 people were killed. April 18, 1906, a terrible earthquake rocked San Francisco. Thousands of people died. A fire killed many more. It took many years to rebuild the city. April 24, 1800, the Library of Congress was approved by President John Adams. The library is home to more than 150 million books, movies, photos, and more. New states. Two states first joined the United States in April. Do you live in either of these states? No, we do not. But if you do, then make sure and say happy birthday to your state. So Maryland joined in April 28, 1788, and Louisiana, April 30, 1812. Famous April birthdays. If you are born in April, then you can consider yourself a famous April birthday. Happy birthday to you. April 2nd, Hans Christian Andersen. This author wrote such favorite stories such as The Little Mermaid and The Ugly Duckling. April 13th, Thomas Jefferson. He wrote the Declaration of Independence. He was later the third president. April 15th, Leonardo da Vinci. This Italian man was a famous artist and inventor. April 21st, Queen Elizabeth II. Did you know her real last name is Windsor? She has been queen since 1952. April 23rd, Shirley Temple Black. At one time, she was the most famous child actress in the world. April 25th, Tim Duncan, a star basketball player. He helped the Spurs win 4 NBA titles. And happy birthday, Buddha. Many people around the world celebrate a special birthday on April 8th. Some say that's the birthday of the Buddha. He was an Indian prince more than 2,400 years ago. He started a faith called Buddhism. Today, more than 375 million people follow his teachings. And here you can see our glossary and our index page. So, our writing for today. Hello, April. Our writing prompt is locate two different text features throughout the story and write about what additional information they tell us about the month of April. So we learn a lot of new things about April. Well, I certainly did not know all that information about this month that we're just starting off. So go ahead back, find two different text features in the story and write about what additional information they told us about the month of April. You can either write your response directly to your teacher on Class Dojo, you can take a picture of your response and send it to us, or you can keep it in your file for when we all come back to school. I hope everybody has a great day. Remember, log on to News ELA and complete your online learning afterwards, and stay healthy.